Just out here trying this out for the first time going live. So I'm actually out here in central Minnesota, just north of Highway 212, about, oh, I don't know, about 6 miles or so. Just bear with me a second. So anyhow, just wanted to show this field to you. I'm going to flip the screen around. By the way, this is Cody Nelson. I'm with Cover Crop Kings. So let's see. Hold on a minute. It's a little cold out here this morning, so trying to flip the screen. All right, so we got a field kind of, we set it up for corn, so we can plant corn into it. Bear with me again for just a second. All right, so what we did out here, this is the winter wheat. The wheat was harvested in July, late July, or actually it might have been the first week of August, I think it was. And we came in here as soon as we could. There was straw was taken off, and then planted a cover crop. I think there was always an option to possibly be grazed, but I ended up not getting to it. So what we have out here, we have a very diverse mix. There's oats, radishes, turnips, barley, annual ryegrass, there's millet. We wanted to go really heavy on the grasses, trying to stimulate some mycorrhiza fungi activity. But we also wanted to have some brassicas in here to capture some of the hog manure that was out in this field. So I just wanted to show you what we got here. If you go down, you know, there's still some radishes here, turnips. There's all kinds of growth. We got good cover on the soil. You can see here we've got some annual ryegrass. Notice how that's still green. So we've got some nice cover here. But this next spring, as this starts to decay, even here throughout central Minnesota, this is going to decrease or move away rapidly come spring, and we'll keep you updated on this. But you know, about a month ago, it was probably knee high when I was out here, and you know, it's amazing now. It's about ankle high, and just it's kind of freeze drying. But we got a good cover throughout the whole field. I think it's really crucial to when you start planting on your cover crops and thinking long term here, you want to make sure to get a uniform stand throughout the whole field. So I see a lot of producers out just broadcasting some covers in a situation like this, maybe try to work it up. They leave the corners and whatnot. Well, there's going to be some issues. You're going to have a little better weed suppression where you get a good stand, and you're going to have some more weed issues possibly where you don't have as good of a stand. So there is some areas here where we get more grass, and I can tell you right here, I'm just digging this up. What happened here was most likely probably one of the windrows where they baled the straw, and we got a heavier stand of grass. Therefore, there's a few less brassicas in there. So that's going to happen. We're going to have some things. We'll just have to run with the flow of things. But anyways, this'll be pretty well gone. We'll still have a decent cover here when it comes planting time, but we'll be able to just plant right into this. Even in Minnesota, it can happen here. We've seen it work several times. So this is kind of one of the fields I wanted to keep an eye on here throughout the winter, and I'll keep bringing it back to you and showing you how it works. But it's not, you know, this field's not pattern tiled. I mean, it's got some drainage to it. There's some slope down here, so you're not going to see a lot of water standing out here. But this is a really good field to keep an eye on and watch and kind of learn from. So I don't know if you got any questions, comment. Glad to help you out. If you've you know, want to go ahead and like the video, subscribe to the page, Cover Crop Kings. We're going to keep bringing you stuff like this all winter long, and excited to work with a bunch of you here coming up here over the next year or so, and excited to get out on several other operations and bring you stuff what other people are doing throughout the upper Midwest. So thanks for everything, and have a great day, and we'll talk to you soon.